Welcome to Spod and Lig cast with Sean Bradshaw as Spod and Tom Kerwin as Lig.
Hello and welcome to episode 4 of Spod and Lig cast.
I'm Spod.
And I'm Lig.
Remember to follow us on Twitter at SpodLigCast. You can find us on Facebook, facebook.com/SpodLig. And you can now also subscribe to us on iTunes.
So,
Yeah. You know what I was watching last night?
what?
I was watching Ed, Edd n Eddy. Do you remember that?
I thought you were going to say porn.
Not last night. No, not last night.
Ed, Edd n Eddy, man, yeah.
Ed, Edd n Eddy was a fantastic show.
Yeah, it was.
I don't know if any of our listeners remember it, but...
How could you forget? If you've seen it, you know you've seen
Yes,
it.
if you've seen Ed, Edd n Eddy, you know what you have watched.
Yeah. It is literally the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Do you know what? I actually used to avoid Ed, Edd n Eddy.
Really?
Because I'd watch Cow and Chicken, I'd watch Dexter, I'd watch all these cartoons. I'd watch like Scooby-Doo and Courage the Cowardly Dog. And
Oh, yes.
and then Ed, Edd n Eddy come on, I'd watch the intro and I'd just switch it off.
What is wrong with you?
Well,
Ed, Edd n
it
Eddy...
creeped me out.
Yeah, but that was one of its virtues. I mean, okay, hang on. You'd watch Courage the Cowardly Dog, one of the most creepy programs a child would watch.
Okay.
But you wouldn't watch Ed, Edd n Eddy, sorry. Because it would creep you out.
It isn't Iddy. It isn't Iddy. That's a weird parody. That's the female version.
Oh, you can't make a parody of Ed, Edd n Eddy. It's just parody in and of itself.
It literally, yeah. It parodies life. You know what the best... you know what the best character was in Ed, Edd n Eddy?
Go for it.
Oh, Ed, Edd n Eddy. Plank.
Oh.
Joe Plank. He was
Plank.
actually
Right,
the best actor as well.
I'm going to quote Plank now. You ready for this?
That's a really
Fantastic, that was
a
it.
fantastic
That was a
impression.
fantastic quote, that one, wasn't it?
Wow, you should go in for impressionist, man. And,
Oh, yeah, amazing impressionist.
yeah.
Yeah.
By the sounds of it. So, Ed, Edd n Eddy, yeah.
Yeah. Can't believe you used to avoid it.
I don't know what it was. Do you remember the intro? It had like, do you know, like static off a TV? He goes like, brrr, and I go, brrr, yeah. And then,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then it goes, shh. That's like what it should have been. It should have just switched off after that, I think. I thought that should have been the intro, and then it goes, shh, and I was like, well, I was glad that finished.
Oh my god. I can't believe it. Oh my god.
What would you say your favourite cartoon was as a child?
Oh, favourite cartoon as a child. Favourite cartoon.
Not that you're not a child anymore.
Oh, I'm still a child.
Yeah.
I'm still a child. I'm 23 next month, but I'm still a child.
In the brain or in the heart?
Both.
Yeah, I'd go with the first one.
Definitely both.
What was your favourite cartoon then?
Oh, favourite cartoon as a child
Yeah.
would have had to have been Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z.
I love
Dragon, pop up the dragon, Dragon Ball Z. There was like two intro.
I loved it so much.
There was like two theme tunes. That wasn't it? Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z.
That's the same intro.
Dragon Ball Z. It wasn't. It was two.
No, it was quite a long intro.
Dragon. Yeah, fucking, I remember that. That's why I switched that one off as well. Oh no!
Stop switching off cartoons.
I've just literally switched one off now.
Why?
No, like I thought that was a different intro. I thought it was different series and that was different themes.
Well, there was different series, but it kept the same intro. It wasn't like other anime where they changed the intro for each series. Dragon Ball Z just kept it.
My life's a lie.
Yeah.
But I've thought for years it was two different intros, and I'm always going...
if you did just stop turning the bloody thing off, then you would have figured it out by now, wouldn't you?
I must have switched it off when the first bit came on and switched it back on quickly when the other bit came on. I don't know why I switched it back on. I just did. Sat on the remote.
You're a very strange man.
Well, I don't know what you mean.
Well, if you hadn't figured this out by now by our previous episodes, Lig is a very strange man.
Coming from this one.
Very true, very true.
It's the Frozen theme. It's really fucking true.
Oh, God.
Got no clue.
Well, was there any cartoons that you didn't switch off and just watch them?
Yes.
Name them now.
Shit. Do you know, I was kind of more of a fan of Looney Tunes than the Cartoon Network.
Looney Tunes was fun.
I
but
loved,
Looney Tunes was on fucking Cartoon Network, you
Yeah,
squid.
I know, but we're talking. No, there's two categories of Cartoon Network cartoons. There's Looney Tunes, and there's like the weird ones. They're all
What,
weird.
you think Looney Tunes wasn't weird?
Okay, it was weird, but it was more of a sort of this is on my level kind of thing. It was mature weird.
No, it wasn't.
Well, it was.
There's nothing mature about Looney Tunes. Unless you count a couple of like the missed jokes that kids don't get.
That's in, yeah, but
They're in every cartoon.
it's funny, isn't it, when you watch a film back like Toy Story or Ice Age and stuff like that,
and you catch things.
but
that
that you missed as a kid, and you're like, that is an innuendo for the intercourse.
Intercourse.
Intercourse, yeah.
Intercourse,
That's a nice British way of saying
Yeah.
the sex.
Like
intercourse,
like the scene in Toy Story when Buzz goes up to Woody and goes, "Is there something you want to say?" He says, "There's plenty I want to say, but there's preschool toys present."
There's preschool toys present. Yeah.
Like he wants to fucking swear out.
And Bo Peep says to Toy Story, which was a great character, Toy Story.
Oh, yeah.
Bo Peep says to Woody at some point, I could get somebody else to wash the sheep tonight. Well, as a kid, I was like,
Bo Peep.
I was
wants
like, oh,
the
she
Woody.
just wants the night off.
Bo Peeps wants Woody's
She
wood.
wants the wood.
Bo Peep wants Woody's wood.
She doesn't want these, but she's a little bit of a whore, because when
Basically.
Buzz comes in and he shows off a little bit, she's like, don't want your wood anymore, I want the metal.
Do you reckon in Toy Story that Andy's mum's toys talked? If you know what I mean.
Man, you're
She
going
had-
down the rabbit hole
Do you reckon she had a toy called Buzz as well?
Oh, she may have named it Buzz. I'm not sure that was the first model of Buzz Lightyear, and they added the second name and decided to make it a kid's toy after the vibration stopped. It wouldn't work. It broke very
To
quickly.
infinity and beyond, if you know what I mean.
She went to infinity and beyond every night,
Oh,
and her parents would shout at her, and she'd be like, "I'm just using Buzz, Lightyear Star Command,
wrong Buzz, wrong Buzz.
the wingspan on that."
Ow. Oh.
They actually put a Buzz in there and accidentally pressed the wingspan button.
You
And
you
his
know
wings
there is
fly out.
there's actually a released book of things that find in X-rays that have gone up people's bums, and Buzz Lightyear is actually one of them with his wings out.
How many people's bums has that been up?
I have
Was
no
there a
idea.
statistic, or was that just the one picture of the one time?
No, it was like a comedy book that got released by doctors of like X-rays of people's
Okay, well,
things that have gone up the bums.
And they showed actual pictures.
Like X-rays of the thing, like where you can see like the pelvis and the thing that had gone up it, like a pair of glasses or some headphones, and one of them was Buzz Lightyear.
So you sit on your glasses naked.
Yeah, sitting in your glasses naked very hard repeatedly, and it just
Well, don't they? You know, they must be. Did they not smash inside or what?
they didn't. No,
It's like,
no, the
so
length
the good news and the bad news. We got the frames out.
Well, the even better news is your bum can now see better.
I know, yeah. If you want us to install an eyeball as well, you'll have 20/20 vision. Well, maybe 10 vision. So
20/20
one
vision
eyeball.
from your arsehole.
You can see everything you do. So what else has been up people's back areas?
Ugh.
No, 'cause you're the expert.
Like I actually take an active interest in these things.
So there was what, glasses, headphones,
Glasses, headphones,
a Cheerio.
an iPod.
I think I've seen that picture.
Buzz Lightyear.
Was there a
as I
picture of an
mentioned.
iPod in a condom?
No, I haven't seen that.
Was this Jackass that I'm thinking of?
No.
He puts a toy car in a condom, shoves it up his bum, and gets the doctor to he's like, I had a crazy nightmare.
Well, that's Jackass. They do anything, don't they? But I mean, these are actual X-rays that people have been released.
Wow.
I think one of them was like a pen.
Do you know that destroys doctor-patient confidentiality, doesn't it? Oh, don't worry, no one will ever find out. Let's make a book. Let's make a book. And
Well, they don't exactly name names. They don't know, oh yeah,
Like,
this
this
is
was
Peter Matthews' arsehole.
And he lives at number 7. And his phone number is his email address. So yeah, there were cartoons that didn't switch off, but Do you know what my number one pet hate was as a child?
Go for it.
That Sylvester never caught Tweety Pie. Because Tweety Pie was the most annoying cartoon
I
character.
thought a putty cat.
I did. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. You're going in a pie. You little shit. I hated it. And Tom never caught Jerry properly.
How old were you when you hated this?
Does it matter?
Yeah, kinda.
Why?
Because I need to know what age you turned cynical.
You know, I was born and I was like, well, that wasn't a very good birth, was it? I was in there 9 months, like, this could have the TV or fucking games console, or... This is when I became cynical.
Okay. So, you don't like Tweety Pie?
I hate Tweety Pie and Tom and Jerry. I just wanted Tom to just eat him and enjoy him, and I wanted to watch a full episode, like a 20-minute episode, of like a feature length, basically, with Tom and Jerry, of Tom just enjoying his meal with Jerry and just cutting him up and eating his leg, and I just wanted to see him win. He never won.
Well, that's the point. He was meant to be the bad guy. You were meant to root for Jerry when you're a kid, but then when you're older, you realise that Jerry's a little twat and you want Tom to eat him. So I agree with you, actually.
Exactly. And the bad thing was as well, Tom used to get the crap beaten out of him by Jerry, and then he decided to promote bullying by bringing the dog into it as well, who always beat the crap out of him as well. Tom had no fun.
No, Tom didn't have any fun.
Hair cats. That was the message of Tom and Jerry.
Oh, you're destroying my childhood.
You don't even like cats.
You don't like dogs.
I do like dogs, I just don't like ones that bite me.
So, you like mouthless dogs?
If that was an option, if that was a breed, I'd be there like
a dog without a mouth.
Yeah. If that was a breed, I'd probably enjoy one. Not enjoy one. Like a fine chocolate bar. I'd enjoy one. I said it again. I would be fine in its company. I'd be happier because I'd be like, one, it can't bark at me unless it starts barking out of its ears or something, and two, and number two, it wouldn't be able to bite me, but it also wouldn't be able to eat. We'd have to get a tube. This is getting really dark.
Getting quite dark.
It's harsh on dogs, man.
Wow.
Don't remove your dog's mouth and put tubes in.
No, don't do that.
That is a message to be taken, not lightly.
Yeah, just don't love your dogs.
Love your dogs.
No, love your dogs.
Love your dogs.
Love your dogs. They're fun thing.
The dog is for life.
Not just for life, not just for Christmas.
Not just for putting tubes in.
That brings us to our random fact.
Random fact.
Our random fact is a fact that I heard a long time ago, and apparently, elephants are the only animals, supposedly, that can't jump.
Elephants can't jump. That's very true.
Okay, so I've got a qualm with this fact.
Qualm with this fact. Ooh.
Yes. Have you ever seen a slug jump? Because I think the slugs can't jump. It's ridiculous. It's not elephants.
I don't need nightmares, thank you. I don't want slugs jumping after me in my dreams.
The new jumping slug, yeah. That's the new breed of slug.
We haven't found all species of slugs, so we don't know. There might be a species of slug that
I
jumps.
forgot you were a slugologist.
You learn new things every day.
literally though, it can't only be elephants, surely.
Well, they're the only animals with legs that can't jump.
That's not the fact that they give you, though. They say in any fact book or any fact thing or any fact anything, they say elephants are the only animals that can't jump.
But don't you need legs to be able to jump? You need some sort of muscle.
But nowhere does it say elephants are the only animals with legs, so don't count slugs.
To jump,
are the animals that can't jump?
To jump, the sheer motion of jumping is explosive force developed from the muscles of the legs to propel yourself into the air. Okay. Slugs don't have legs!
Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
Where are you?
Got something to do now.
Scooby-Doo. Where are you? We're on to go now.
Yeah, we know all the words, it's fine.
It's that's the bit I know the most of, because it's just like a...
But did you know that Scooby-Doo had a profound life lesson?
Don't get high.
No. Well, there was that too, but no.
No.
But
Or do.
the
if you like
lesson,
ghosts.
the lesson of every story of Scooby-Doo
Yeah.
is that the monsters were always fake and it was always a person. So it was basically telling that the real monsters are people. People are always the real monsters. There's nothing hiding under your bed unless you're Jimmy Savile. Or
Unless you're Jimmy Savile. There's nothing hiding under your bed unless you're Jimmy Savile. This is why he turned bad, because he was scared. There was always something under his bed. It should have been the police.
just because I didn't get my points across very well doesn't mean it wasn't valid.
So, sorry. So carry on with your message.
Well, that was it basically. Not Toy Story.
Toy Story.
Scooby-Doo.
The monsters were the people.
Scooby-Doo, the real monsters of planet Earth
The real
are people.
the real monsters of planet Earth are people.
There's no such thing as bog monsters or evil, scary, mummy things. It's always people.
I've seen a bog monster, so I know that's bollocks. Do you know? I'll tell you what. There was always one question.
About Ed, and Eddie.
How to get jawbreakers?
No. How to get jawbreakers?
Well, that was like one of the biggest things. They'd always scam people to try and get some quarters so they could go buy jawbreakers
You'd think like just
that they could for some reason fit in their mouth, even though it's like 5 times the size of their heads.
oh yeah, and you should just like drag their faces along the street. What was the whole point in that? That was every single cartoon is just like, okay, look, we can't put drugs in it, so like, how can we basically say it's drugs without it being drugs? And then they're like,
You know what? You have a point.
Jawbreaker.
You have a point.
Jawbreaker.
So, what's the question from Ed, and Eddie?
The question is, what the hell was under Double D's hat?
You know what?
It was Double D, wasn't it? It wasn't Ed.
No, yeah,
Let me get
Double D.
these
It
right.
was
Eddie's
Double
the
D.
guy with the hair.
Eddie's
Ed's
the,
the one who's like,
small one in the yellow shirt who's always running the scams.
Ed's in green coat.
Ed's the tall, stupid one. And Double D
is the intelligent.
is the intelligent one with the hat on it. No one ever knew what was underneath there.
I remember the episode.
Except Ed's sister, Sarah, who actually went under
Try
there
saying
once.
that when you had a few drinks. Ed's sister,
Ed's sister, Sarah.
Sarah.
Fuck off. Ed's sister, Sarah.
Yes.
When the episode where she liked Double D,
Right.
she hid under his hat. So she knows what's under there.
Right.
She hides under his hat.
Because I think I remember Eddie trying to pull it off on one episode.
Yeah, and he went absolutely batshit crazy because he didn't want his hat to come off.
Because he's like, that's my second genitals, Eddie. Don't take my hat off, Eddie. You don't want to know what's under there. I'm a monster. I've got a question for you.
Go on then.
What was your least favourite cartoon? Okay, did you watch Cartoon Network on Nickelodeon?
Cartoon Network?
Okay, good. Do you know what my least favourite cartoon was?
Go on.
Anything that Nickelodeon showed.
Really?
I hated Nickelodeon. Hey Arnold drove me crazy.
Oh, that was stupid.
Head the size of, I don't know, Gran Canaria.
That was stupid.
And
There's another point of another missed joke. Another missed joke that kids won't get. The one that liked Arnold, the girl, I can't remember her name for the life of me.
Quasimodo S. Etta.
She don't like it. Right?
Rabila.
She basically
Go.
was sitting there going like,
Call her Ebola for now.
like, she basically said something along the lines of, "Oh Arnold, you make my lower body shiver."
Wow.
Something along them lines.
I'm never watching a cartoon again. It's all full of filth.
It's so filthy.
Well, Hey Arnold, I found out recently, didn't make a fucking difference to my life at all. Just didn't make a difference to my life at all. Hey Arnold, it's not about Arnold at all. He's not the main character. Apparently, it's
Really?
the girl. Yeah, apparently the girl is the main character, and that's what the title's
Oh,
called.
yeah, hey Arnold, she's trying to get his attention.
Yeah, and that's what it was all about.
Ooh, enlightenment.
So,
See, you learn something new every day.
Nickelodeon, Hey Arnold, crap.
Uh-huh.
Recess, was that there? I'm sure
Recess was on there. I used to watch that, but
hated it.
it wasn't. I didn't really like it that much. I just
Nah,
watched it because it was
cartoons.
there.
Just crap. Right. Hi Arnold. Recess. What's that bloody Rupert thing?
Rupert.
Am I talking? Is that Rupert? Like a bear? Wasn't that Nickelodeon?
Oh.
Rugrats.
Rugrats.
Like the PS1 game was amazing. Okay, I'll let nothing will take that away from me. But cartoon just drove me mad. It was just babies, and why would I want to watch babies when I'm a child thinking I'm going to be an adult soon? Why would I ever want anyone to know I was watching a program about babies? You always wanted to grow up.
True.
You always wanted to be older.
True.
So
Stupid idea, but yeah. Well, my least favourite cartoon. I never watched Nickelodeon in a day in my life, really. I used to watch like stuff like Recess and stuff like that would come on, like
research.
Recess and stuff like that would come on CITV when I came home from school. That's how I saw them.
Oh, CITV, yeah.
Right. But my least favourite cartoon that I would always avoid, no matter what it was I can't remember.
He hasn't. He just felt like speaking, didn't
Was
you? Are you alive? Are you still there?
um
I don't care anymore.
you know what? I hated the Jetsons.
That was pathetic. That was
What the fuck was the Jetsons even meant to be?
Jetsons was meant to be the Flintstones gone futuristic. Yeah, but the Flintstones was rubbish as well. Oh,
No, don't you even go there.
Flintstones was terrible.
Bam, 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 bam.
And that is my point exactly. Right, the best part of the Flintstones, the only part I would watch. Yes. When he's banging on the door.
To get back in.
I love it. That was my favourite bit. I loved that. I would always watch that bit. But that's probably because I'd always just switch on the telly and it was always finishing. Flintstones. Maybe that's why I didn't like it. Because I never saw it. It was always finishing.
Was there a cartoon that you even liked? Because all you've been doing is complaining about them.
I loved Dexter. And do you know what?
Yes, please.
And I'm not the only man who thinks this. I love the Powerpuff Girls.
I'm actually very worried right now.
No, Powerpuff Girls is good. Mojo Jojo.
Jojo. That's the most evil thing I've ever seen in my life.
Girls. Powerpuff Girls. I just sound like Eastern European Powerpuff Girls. This is the time for your death.
There's another missed joke that kids won't get. There's an episode of the Powerpuff Girls when they bring home a friend from school and they meet the professor. And one of them, I think it was Bubbles, he turns around and says, he created this by accident in his laboratory. And he goes, the little girl goes, oh, don't worry, I was an accident too. And then the professor has a shocked look on his face. Now, see, kids wouldn't get that. See what I mean with this kind of stuff?
Do you remember the Gangrene Gang?
Gangrene Gang?
Gangrene Gang.
No.
Powerpuff Girls, they're like green people.
Don't remember that. The Powerpuff Girls was a very strange show.
Yeah. Weren't they all? Name a cartoon that was normal.
A cartoon that was normal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of the selling point was that they were really weird.
A cartoon that was normal.
Name one. There you.
There isn't one. There's no such thing.
I think the moral.
The moral of this story is cartoons are filth.
Filth.
Hide your children. Lock them up. Just don't let them watch cartoons.
And if you are a child, hide yourself.
Hide yourself. Don't deprave yourself. Don't let yourself be depraved.
You'll be
by
corrupt.
This horrible stuff. You'll turn into people like us.
This has been Spod and Lig.
I've been Spod.
And I've been Lig. Till next time.
Yeah. Bye, guys.
Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and follow Spod Lig Cast.